Good question. Fusion, music versus food. Which are we more acceptable of? You know, people always talk about music, they like everything. I don't remember that growing up back in the day because basically I remember back in the day, people either said what they liked or they just played it. But I noticed in the last 25, 30 years, that was like fashionable to say I like everything. And then when you ask them about something, I don't like that, but you know, and music has always loaned itself to that component where people had a tendency to use that as an offset to say that I like to experiment more with my music. I'm cool with that fusion. I'm cool with that style. It works like that. I'm all right with that. That's cool. I have no problem with that because music allows you to think like that and you get caught up into that kind of system with it. So music has allowed that. But are we like that? You know, you think about that when you talk about the sounds and the arrangements and the productions and the hybrids and some people are quick to say this sounds like that or that and that, and how it comes over. And it blends itself to that because to the mental palate, it sounds eclectic. It sounds really cool. It sounds really chic. Sometimes you give someone a little bit of a all you can have musical buffet. They'll say that about music, because I remember that was one of the strong rallying cries about the Thriller album. It was like some for everyone. Michael Jackson had an album that everybody could kind of like something. You had a different stylings and the vibes. It was still R&B pop record, but it had elements of different things to satisfy, for different audience and formats. When we get to food though, when I have watched different chefs or watched people talk about fusions and creating this texture and borrowing from that, sometimes people can look at your hybrids kind of be, unless you know how to explain it or how you mix it up, you know. So if I said a vegan or vegetarian risotto with tofu, mix it up, mix and match, someone may look at you cray cray. They might look at you like you lost your natural. People talk about how much they like this or they like that, but food and music are a different blend for some. For some people, it ain't nothing to think about. They like their taste palette to be just like their music palette. It's an interesting debate that I've had about we talk about your food and your music. Which one do you prefer to have more versatility, more different flavors and vibes? It's an interesting reality. Some people have different, it hits different for certain folks. So I thought, like, wow, this is an interesting question because I've been one of those kind of people. I mix and match food and I mix and match music. Didn't think nothing about it if it worked. But sometimes people really like they go into particular restaurants, that's what they want, you know. Can you imagine you go to an Asian restaurant and say, yeah, I want some French fries? Think about it. So it hits differently. And there's different textures, different things that how it all fits, how it all comes together. It's just something that you know. How do you think about that? Which are you more cooler with, music fusion or food fusion? I think it's an interesting delve that I like to delve into and get some feedback on, and let me know what you think below in the comments below because and I always welcome good healthy mix and matches with different things. So anyway, please hit like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like, and hit that membership because when you do requests like this come true, stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.